President of the Senate, Senator Godswill Akpabio, has paid a condolence visit to the family of Pa Edwin Clark, who died on Monday. Senator Akpabio, who was accompanied to the Abuja residence of the late elder statesman at Asokoro by some senators, was received on arrival by the national chairman of the Pan-Niger Delta Forum, Ambassador Godknows Igali, and children of the deceased. Speaking during the visit, Senator Akpabio said Pa Clark was a voice that would never be forgotten, stressing that the history of Nigeria would be incomplete without mentioning his name.
Of course, you can see that your father was a Pan-Africanist. You can see that he was a totally Pan-Nigerian. And then you have a lot. The shoe he left behind is very, very, very large. He did a lot. He affected lives all over the country. He was all over the world. He fought for the less privileged, and particularly the people of the minorities in Nigeria who are everywhere. You go to Sokoto, you see them. You go to Borno State, you see them. You go to Benue, you see them. You go to Plateau, you see them. At the time, of course, Akpabio is part of his domain, the Niger Delta region in general. So he fought for the rights of all the minorities in this country and all over the world. And it was a voice that would never be forgotten.
Ambassador Godknows Igali thanked the Senate President and his entourage for the visit and said Papa disclosed before his passage he felt fulfilled at Senator Akpabio's emergence as the Senate President long after Joseph Wayas of the South-South extraction occupied the post.
What remains is to thank you that you came to honor your father. And when we say your father, we don't mean it in jokingly. He took you as a son, and he told you something in addition to what you said about praying for you. He said, this is just the beginning of a great journey. That you are still going forward, and that nothing will stop you. He said, go and come back with victory. And you came back with victory, and you came to thank him.
I came back to thank him.
And he prayed for you again.
Yes.
He gave some instructions that if anything happens to me, these are the people you should call immediately. He gave about 10 names. And I can tell you, among the 5 first names, your name is among them.